Welcome back to another episode of Toxiris Thoughts. Since today I don't have much time and the last tier list was very well received, we'll just do a tier list with popular rap albums from 2014 to April 2021. This is just some list I found on Tiermaker because I didn't have the time to make my own. I'll leave a link to it in the description so y'all can rank it and let me know in the Discord what y'all would do. I haven't heard all of these albums, but most of them, so I'm just going to leave the ones out I haven't heard. Let's get it. World on Drugs, actually alright. Many people hate on it for being really bad, and it is not good. It is probably the worst Juice WRLD album. I don't know if Legends Never Die is worse to me, but it's definitely not great. But I think songs like Realer and Realer, Fine China, No Issue, Hard Work Pays Off, I think it does have a couple alright songs, but it's just not too great. It's alright, couple decent songs. It's not bruh though. Dial It. Then I'm gonna have to move that to Yo This Heat. That shit grew on me because I used to hate that shit, but now I'm like, yo, this is heat. Not, it does still have a couple skips, but it has a lot of tracks, so I think that's alright. Maybe I'll place it in goddamn fire for now. It is definitely a great album. Well, I like the self-titled mixtape way. I prefer Dial It by a mile, so this is just very solid. Still a solid project, but not as good as Dial It and not goddamn fire in my opinion. Well, Love Is Rage 2, goddamn fire. Has a couple very good songs, but has also a couple okay songs, a couple skips. Then we got Eternal Take. Well, either bra or alright, couple decent songs. I'll put it in alright because it does have a couple decent songs. But if I was ranking this based off what I expected and what I got, this would be in a bra tier. Because this album was one of the biggest disappointments of 2020 to me. Anyway, it is still alright. Oh, we are ranking this as a separate album. Well, this is very solid. I like the deluxe way more than the normal Eternal Take. Then I'll keep it like that. But the deluxe was way better to me. Songs like Myron, Bean with Chief Keef, and overall the more feature heavy track list. I like that. Then we have Lil Uzi Vert versus the World 1. Goddamn fire. I really like this project. Not my favorite Uzi project. Probably better than Love Is Rage 2 though. But it's great. First one for Yo This Is Heat. I love the Perfect Love tape. It is no skips, and some of my favorite Uzi songs are on there. This is heat. Then, Life of a Dark Rose. Either This Is Heat or Goddamn Fire. I put it in Goddamn Fire, but as the best one because I love this project. It is pretty disappointing looking at what Lil Skies is doing right now, but I absolutely love this project. And not only the hits, but also songs like Strictly Business, Garden. Like, this has a couple underrated songs too. Rodeo. I think Rodeo is pretty overrated. I'll still put it in Goddamn Fire, but I do think there are better projects than Rodeo, and I don't think Rodeo is the best. It might be the best Travis Scott album, but I do still think it's kind of overrated because people praise it as the best trap album, and it is not for me. So Much Fun. It's been a while since I listened to So Much Fun, but I throw it in very solid. Has a couple very good tracks and no really bad tracks, but nothing too great either in my opinion. Question mark. Well, I'm pretty biased on this one. My channel only exists because of X, and this album was really something, life-changing to me, so I gotta put this in Yo This Is Heat. I understand any criticism for this album because it does have a couple points that objectively are not as great, but it is just I connect too much with this album. I can't rank it anywhere below this. Then we got Birds in the Trap Sing McKnight, and I think this is an overhated album because people always be like, Rodeo is great or Rodeo is goated. Birds in the Trap, fuck that. No, actually, don't fuck that. I think it's the same tier. It's worse, but I do think it's the same tier. I love a lot of songs on there, like Through the Late Night, The Ends. Bro, I don't even know. It's been a while since I listened to most of these projects, but I really, really enjoy a lot of these songs. Mainly Through the Late Night. I mean, it's one of my favorite Travis Scott songs. The Jag Boys project is just very solid. There isn't even too much to say about it. It has a couple good songs like Gang Gang, What to Do, What You Do, I don't know. But it is just not outstanding in any way. Please excuse me for being antisocial, huh? Goddamn fire. I can put it in yo, this is heat, but it is very good. Even though I do think it's one of Roddy's worst projects, I do think the Feet the Streets projects are better, and I do look forward to his new project dropping on Friday. Kirk is very solid. I enjoyed a lot of songs on Kirk, especially the intro, obviously, and Gospel with YK Osiris, Chance the Rapper. Solid tracks, probably one of the Baby's best albums, but again, not too crazy about it. Culture 1, this is heat. I don't think I have to explain why Culture 1 is heat for me, but I think that's pretty obvious. I really enjoy a lot of these tracks, and they are very, very good. I think Culture 2 might be the first bruh, but it does have a couple tracks that I really, really enjoy. I do think Stir Fry is on there, T-Shirt is on there. Alright, couple decent songs, but definitely the worst from these on here. Love Letter to You 3. Yeah, goddamn fire, bro. I might have to. I think I have too many albums in the goddamn fire to you, but they are all really, really good, and I liked all of them. Especially, I think Love Letter to You 3 is Trippy's second best album, so I have a lot of respect for it. Neon Shark versus Pegasus, bruh. Now I haven't heard the entire album, so I can't really rank it. I'll keep it down here, but from what I've heard, definitely bruh. Father of Four, I actually enjoyed this project. I think it's very solid. I think the tracks with J. Cole, the intro, like, it does have a couple. Okay, no, alright, it does have a couple decent songs. That's what I'll put it. But I think it is pretty overhated because people always be like, oh, that Offset solo album, trash. I disagree. KOD also really underrated. Goddamn fire. That's all I gotta say. Baby on Baby. Goddamn fire. Because, well, not only Suge, but this had like some of the Baby's first hits, and this, I remember when this dropped, like, the Baby was just new, and everything was like, yo, this man is different. It's not like now where you're like, oh, the Baby with the same old flow, fuck it. It was new. I don't know. Bruh, not gonna say anything about this project. I really didn't like it. Nah, okay, couple decent songs, because I disliked Eternal to Take more than this. Couple decent songs, but really not as good as I expected it to be. I heard High of Life, but it's been so long I can't really rate it, to be honest. Future Hendrix, I had this on Toxiris Discovers, and I throw it in goddamn fire, or very solid. I'll put it here, just like between the tiers somehow. I don't know. I really enjoyed this project. I do think it's too long, just for me, and has a couple just okay tracks, but it's still goddamn fire. Nah, come on, it's very solid. It's very solid. I've heard DS2 too, but it's been way too long to rank that album. Sorry. This one is going into very solid because actually goddamn fire. Oh, not very solid. I'm sorry. This is the only 2 Chainz album I've ever heard, so no, I have not heard this one. But it actually surprised me. It was very, very solid, and it is really like, I have it in very solid, but it is like almost on goddamn fire. So still a very good project, and if you haven't heard it, I recommend it. Donny Womack. It's the worst Don Toliver album, but that doesn't make it bad. It is very solid too. But yeah, I think it's very solid describes it the best. Like I feel like back then Don's sound was like really, really not as developed as it is today. Like he got through a lot of development. I think Heaven or Hell already proved that. I'm gonna put that on goddamn fire. But well, I don't know. I think it's still a good project, but it shows the humble beginnings, if you can call that, for Don Toliver, because I think it was already signed by Travis back then. Anyway, the humble beginnings of Don Toliver. Pegasus, well, as I said earlier, for the deluxe. Was that the same album? I don't know. I haven't heard all the songs, but from what I've heard, definitely, bruh. Savage Mode. Goddamn fire. Goddamn fire. I don't even have to explain for Savage Mode, I'm pretty sure. I just really like this album. Whole Lotta Red, goddamn fire. I don't think I have to explain that either. I was one of the people who really weren't Playboi Carti fans when this came out, and I wouldn't consider myself a Playboi Carti fan to this day, but this album really got me into it, so I respect it a lot. God damn, I don't know if I'm gonna. Okay, I gotta hurry up. I've been talking for 11 minutes, and we're not even through half of this shit. Okay, Savage Mode 2, yeah, goddamn fire too. I think it's worse than the original Savage Mode, but only by a little bit. Scorpion, very solid. People hate on it, but it's very solid. One, alright, couple decent songs. Like it has my favorite Gunna song on there, but and a couple others I really enjoy, but it's not like great in any way. The GOAT, very solid. Not the best Polo G album by a mile. Meet the Woo 2, This Is Heat. Shoot for the Stars, Aim for the Moon. Why are they okay, hold on. I'm gonna rank the deluxe and the not deluxe separate. The normal album would be very solid. The deluxe would be bruh. That's all I'm gonna say. True to Myself. Goddamn fire. Goddamn fire. And for me, the Woo 2, I just want to say it's my favorite album of 2020. Or, well, I don't know if it would still be, because I've heard a couple albums of 2020 now that I couldn't include in my list back then. But on my list, it was my favorite album. So I think that says it all. What do we have here? A Love Letter to You 4. I feel like this is when Trippy's decline began. I still like it. Still think it's very solid, but his decline did begin back then. Well, very solid too. For other reasons, but wait. Where did I put that Trippy album? Oh, here. Never mind. It was his first project. It does have a couple really good songs. It does have the first, Love Scars, and the second one too, I think. But other than that, it's nothing great. It's interesting to see where Tripper had started and where he is today. He started in very solid, now he's in bruh. Anyway, the deluxe, I like that song with Tekka, but other than that, it's alright. Couple decent songs. Oh, we had the one of the. Well, I'm gonna put them both in alright. Couple decent songs. Because I heard the deluxe, I never heard like the album and then the deluxe. I just heard the deluxe, so I can't really separate what's deluxe and whatnot. Exclamation Mark is actually pretty overhated, but I'd throw it in alright. Couple decent songs. I don't think it's bad at all. I think it was just not as great as some of the other albums. Likes a Trip. Yo, This Is Heat. 9 out of 10 album probably for me. Close to it, a 10 out of 10. I love almost all the songs on this album. Like, Taking a Walk has been in my playlists for like 3 years now, constantly. In some it's always in some of my playlists, just because it's such a great song. And Missing My Idols, like, bruh, did Forever. So many great songs on this project. Definitely, Yo, This Is Heat, or Yo, This Heat. I forgot Diaz. Forget about it. Drip or Drown 2. I think I'm gonna place all the Gunna projects in alright, couple decent songs, because they're not bad. You might be, but they're not great either. But this one is gonna be alright too. Have I heard? Ooh, I've never heard this album actually. So I'll keep it down here somewhere. Never heard it. I don't know. Harder Than Ever. Alright, couple decent songs. One of the better baby projects, so it's alright, couple decent songs. DC4. Been a while since I heard this project. I have no idea where to rank this. Championships. Goddamn fire. Couple alright songs. Nah, come on. I gotta fill this tier up more. This is bruh. My Turn is the best Lil Baby album. It's very solid. Very solid. It's overblown, especially the deluxe. I don't know if that's coming later on the list, but it is very solid. Scary Hours 2, that's literally an EP, bro. That's literally 3 tracks. But I did like those 3 tracks a lot, so I'd put it in goddamn fire. I've never heard the first Scary Hours, so I don't know. Care Package, alright, couple decent songs. Die Legend, either goddamn fire, but at the top, or Yo, This Is Heat. But if I don't put Die Lit on there, I can't put Die Legend there either. Bad Vibes Forever, bruh, for multiple reasons. Well, I've put this down earlier. 17, Yo, This Is Heat, same as Question Mark. I get if you critique this album, but I really enjoyed it. Skins was actually very solid. I think people hated it a lot. I did a lot too, but it grew on me. I'm a PNB Rock fan. I'm sorry. Well, goddamn fire. See, I'll try to keep it realistic. I'll put it in goddamn fire. Probably nobody else on this earth will put it there, but I would put it either there or Yo, This Is Heat, just because I play a lot of the songs to this day. I know it released in 2019, which is not that far back, but a couple albums do get pretty repetitive after like 2 weeks. We Love You Tech is very solid. Nothing more to say about it. Then we got, I don't even know how this album is called. I know it's the second Lil Tecca album between the two We Love You Tecca parts. And I have no idea where to rank it. Anyway, Slime Language 1. Pretty sure I heard this album, but damn, I need to re-listen to a lot of these projects because I have no idea where to rank it. I do have an idea where to rank Damn though. Probably gonna throw that in God. Nah, actually very solid. Like obviously it's better than most of the albums in this category, but for a Kendrick album, I didn't really like Damn that much. I think it's his second worst project after Untitled, Unmastered, and that's not really the biggest competition. It's still a very good project. I throw it in goddamn fire, but could be better. Save Me by Future. I've heard this EP. This is not really an album. This is more of a 7-track EP, and it's very solid. That's it. Funeral. Nah, I didn't listen to that project. You can be sure. I haven't heard that many Wayne projects. I gotta say that. The Yachty project. I heard Lil Bo 3, not the deluxe though. I do think the second one is the deluxe, and it was alright. A couple decent songs. I have heard. Oh yeah, nah, never mind. I've heard Lil Bo 2. I do think this is Lil Bo 2. And that's very solid actually. The other ones, I haven't heard them. I'm gonna be honest. Unbothered. It is alright, but for what I expected, definitely a bruh. Death Race for Love, goddamn fire, easily. Shelby, alright, couple decent songs, or very solid, but more alright, couple decent songs. Stokely used to be my favorite album of 2019, but it grew off me a lot, so probably very solid or goddamn fire, but I could put it in very solid. Not All Heroes Wear Capes is actually pretty underrated in my opinion. I'd put it in goddamn fire because I really, really love this project. Perfect Timing is alright. Couple of decent songs, but that's really it to me. Without Warning, yo, this heat. Bro, I was bumping Ghostface Killers a lot when I first heard this album. Not only, obviously, Ric Flair Drib. A lot of songs on this album are like really, really good, but Ghostface Killers, God damn. That's all I'm saying. I am better than I was. God damn, it's been a minute since I heard this one. But I throw it in goddamn fire too. I like this one. I really like this one. It's an album. Yeah, very solid. Like, obviously a classic like Bank Account. But other than that, not like really outstanding, but very solid. Blame It On Baby. Alright, a couple decent songs. I haven't heard the deluxe. I'm not interested in hearing the deluxe. I'm good. The World Is Yours. Nope. Haven't heard that. Don't want to hear that. Goodbye and Good Riddance. Yo, this is heat. Sorry. Boss Man. I'm good. The World Is Yours too. I'm good. Revenge of the Dreamers 3. Goddamn fire. Goddamn fire. They really did it on there. The deluxe, well, yeah, probably up there too. Honestly. DiCaprio 2. Yo, this is heat. That's all I gotta say. I think if you heard the album, you know why. Well, Kodak projects, I can throw all of them down because I haven't heard any of them. I've heard a couple Kodak projects, but none of these. Perfect 10 by Mustard. I heard this album, and I do think it's very solid. I think songs like Spaghetti's in the Face and the intro with One Take J, they were pretty good, honestly. You see the album. Nah, this is way too long to rate. This album has like 29 tracks or some shit, and there's like 50 different artists on it. I'm sorry, I'm not rating this shit. Legends Never Die. Alright, a couple of decent songs. I'm sorry. Astroworld. Either Goddamn Fire or... Nah, Goddamn Fire. I gotta give it that. Because it's not that much better than Rodeo or Birds in the Trap. Sing McKnight. It might be on the same level as Rodeo. I'm not too sure. The Life of Pierre 4. I remember hearing this project, and it's very solid. That's all I can say to that. Then, Love Letter to You 2. Also very solid, to be honest. No, yeah, pretty much on the same level as A Love Letter to You 1. Honestly, in my opinion. So, yeah. This is a 2-track Drake. Nah, bro, I'm not ranking this. This is a 2-track Drake EP with, like, Money in the Grave and Omerta. Like that. I'm good. I don't need... This man got to be a Drake fan or some shit. Throwing, like, 4 Drake projects in here. Well, he did have a couple trips. Never mind it. The Weeknd. This is heat. That's all I gotta say. If you heard the album, you probably agree. I haven't heard this one. I have heard Members Only Volume 4, and I do think it's goddamn fire. I do think it's the best Members Only. I do think it really shows a lot of talent from artists that you probably didn't know before listening to this album. I think it's really, really good. Well, come and fight me. Nah, I'm playing. But yeah, it is a very good album. I don't know. Many people disagree with me on that, but I don't really care. Well, these are just albums I either haven't heard. Oh, the My Turn Deluxe. Alright. Or very solid. In the same category as my Turn, the normal album. Other than that, these are projects I either can't rank because it's been too long ago, or I haven't heard them, or they are way too fucking long to rank them. Or rate them. I'm sorry. Well, with that being said, this is my end list. I'm going to post it in the Discord. You can post your lists too. Just join the Discord, link in the description. Thank you for watching, and have a great one.
Remember back then, all them hoes ain't want me. Now I'm ballin', all them same hoes on me. Mama told me that this came with the money and the motherfucking fame, even though I feel the same. I'm that nigga now. I'm that nigga now. I'm that nigga now. I'm that nigga now.